Hey, welcome back. We've got some updates for you guys on what we've been up to over the last couple months. Not everything that we've been up to, of course, but our main intention on the property was bringing as much new life in as possible, and these things are finally coming into fruition. And speaking of new life, this is, or was, our saddest tree that we had planted about an episode or two ago. That is absolutely thriving. So we're really stoked. It's doing really, really well. And check out what else we've been up to.
Oh my goodness. Oh, what a nice stick. So check out all these lilikoi passion fruit. These vines are going all over, and every one of these flowers is going to turn into a fruit, and we just have hundreds and hundreds of them. So very soon we're going to have a lot of lilikoi to harvest. You. And then this is the next project. So after we're done with a lot of the house stuff, this is the gym that I started over a year ago, and I have to finish. So I just want to show you guys the progress on it, because I haven't really touched it since I moved up to the house. That was about a year ago. There's concrete floor, slab. Now it needs to be cleaned off and finished a little bit, but it's been a year. 2 big earthquakes, tons of rain and flooding, wind, neglect, not a blemish in it. So there's no base course, there's no rebar, there's no screen. I broke all the rules, and guess what? It worked out anyway. So sometimes minimal effective dose. Things don't need to be perfect to work out. And even if it did crack, I don't really care. It's getting covered in mats anyway. This is my gym. So I'm really happy with it. I didn't have to go spend all the money on base course and raking it and tamping it and leveling it, and I didn't have to deal with all the screen and the rebar and that pain. And it's 7 inches thick, so it held up really well. So really, ultimately, this property at this point is about minimal effective dose. What's the least amount of work and money and time and effort I can put into this with getting the greatest reward on the back end. So it's working for us. Okay, feeling pretty good about this spot. It's kind of like the triangle for our driveway. Our current house, the top of the property. So we have a 3-way intersection here. We want to make it pretty. So we got a plumeria, and luckily they can grow in like really well-draining soil. So I think this is a good spot for it.
Yeah.
Okay, I like it.
Sweet.
Okay.
Looks pretty root bound, yeah.
A little root bound. This guy looks like he's been in here for a long time.
Yeah, I would definitely try to get that grass out of there so it doesn't spread more.
Yeah.
Here.
Good.
I hope he likes it.
Couldn't be worse than being root bound in that little pot. So. All right, I'm feeling this spot right here. It's got all day sun, and it won't drive over it either.
Yeah, that's the main part.
Thank you.
Perfect. Hopefully he takes off in this spot here.
My luck with papayas has been awesome. You just throw them in the ground and they tend to explode. So we'll just give them a little fertilizer as these roots. Since this seems to be a great place to grow papayas, that was just a little stick a while ago. So we're gonna see this as a good sign. So we just need a few feet away. We'll plant the second one about right here. Wherever I can get
Yeah.
axe in the dirt. This is all just one big rock.
Yeah, it sounds like it. Anywhere in this general vicinity will work.
Maybe.
Yeah. I know the pukas.
Yep.
Oh, there you go. That's a big
It's
one.
pretty loose, so I think it'll root.
I think it'll be okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's good. Everything's ready to roll.
Mm-hmm. I don't squish too hard here.
And it's really just kind of that simple. I mean, we're not pros, but obviously everything's growing well.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so I have some eggs and some raw cardboard. I have a paper bag that's full of fried fish frames and a little bit of fish scraps. And then we're going to dig in here a little bit. And this is just our compost bucket. It's gently rotting, so it makes really good compost. And we'll do something more with this soon, but for now this is working.
Mm-hmm.
We have too much going on.
Awesome.
Should be good for now.
Yeah.
I know it doesn't look like much, and I know there's a lot of pros out there that are like, oh, you're doing it all wrong and it's never gonna work. But we've been doing this for over a year now, full-time planting things. Mm-hmm. So let's show you how it's working. And we finally just got it brush cut out here, and so this guy's not getting choked out anymore, but whew, getting big.
Yeah,
Right?
for sure.
He was like
Like
that big when we planted him just a couple months ago.
It's cool how the new leaves come in too. It's got this like little protective shoot over it.
It's a little bit more on the yellow side because it was getting choked out by cane grass, like all the way around it. But now it's coming back to life.
Look at all this. These are new growth.
That's brand
all
new.
Of that, yeah, like it's
In like the last
still
week or two. Yeah.
top leaves are happy. I feel like it's good.
Yeah.
You
And
know?
that was just that compost and some fish frames. That's it. Same with these guys.
Plant them. You saw that they weren't much bigger than these little cakeys that are already coming out. Right.
Yes, it's already growing keikis.
Yeah, which is awesome.
This one even got run over by a truck. And it's already putting out keikis. These are ice cream banana from Alex. Thank you. Super, super healthy. Growing really fast.
So big though, like
Yeah.
they were not even close to this big when we.
It wasn't even knee high when we planted it,
No,
I don't think.
no,
Yeah.
it was probably like this big. That's why I was like, it was a lot closer in size to this than to where it
It's
is
just
now.
so healthy.
Yep, it's doing good.
So, you know,
But-
might not be perfect,
Yeah,
but it works.
Exactly, and don't let perfect ruin a good job. If it works, it doesn't need to be perfect all the time. Like if it's not broken, don't fix it. There might be a more legit way to do it, but like we said, we're just doing what works for us right now and figuring it out as we go, and it is a lot more fun that way.
Yeah, trying to keep it as simple as possible.
Yeah, I think so. As long as because the road is like over here.
This is a pretty good spot right here.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It smells good even.
It does.
Back up. Perfect.
All right. Cow. This feels pretty good. The ulu's right there. So we got enough space here. It's kind of flat.
It needs enough room. One last thing.
All right, that should be good.
Yay! Yeah.
Better than being in a pot.
That's so true. Yeah.
All right. Alright, so this is the lower orchard. We still have some orange trees around here, but we have too many of them, so we're gonna start replacing them slowly. But we have a really good spot right here. It's get good sun, it's not gonna get choked out, and there's a relatively flat spot holding some moisture. So I think this is a rich area. I'm just gonna brush cut this, we'll get that thing in the ground. actually. I like it.
I was just thinking, I'm sure that's probably good. Yeah. Nice layers of compost. Yeah, I just took that. You having so much fun?
Oh yeah.
Good. You helping, Dad?
Helping.
Oh yeah.
All right.
I really hope he does well.
Yeah, off to a pretty good start. And no matter how many things we have to do, or how many things we want to do instead, or what kind of tools we have, there is always brush cutting to be done. So this allows us to get into terrain that other machines can't, and it just does a better job. And we go through a lot of these blades. And while it might not always be my favorite thing to do, it is always super satisfying and feels really good when it's all done. Alright, so we think this would be a good spot for a gardenia right next to the house. Boom.
Give it a kiss. Yay.
So the not so glamorous part of homesteading is constant damage control and maintenance. And you guys know I work on my mower all the time. So after weeks of trying to source the right parts and working on this thing and trying to figure it out, I finally think I got it figured out. Went to plug my tools in, I got no power. So batteries are fine, solar panels are fine, will not turn on. So I killed the inverter because it's throwing a code. I let it sit for a while, and now I'm gonna try to turn it all back on and see what happens. Okay. Fault. It keeps throwing an error code. It says the fan isn't working, but the fan is working, and I don't have self-service out here. So every time I have to work on this thing, I have to drive down to town and go get service and use my phone and call Ryan for backup support and try to figure this thing out. So I can't use my power tools to work on the mower because I can't get the inverter to work. So, yay! That was a lot easier than loading it. Oh, thing's heavy. All right, Ryan came down. Thank you so much, Ryan. And we are all green, back online again. So we got power, baby. Then it was the fan bound up. Looks like a lizard got in there. Its tail broke off and fell into the fan and stopped it. So Ryan took the fan apart, cleaned it out, started spinning again, and we're back online. Whew. All right. So on this property, we also have a lot of awapui ginger, which is shampoo ginger. So these are seasonal, and you can squeeze them gently, and it doesn't hurt the flower if you don't squeeze too hard. And this left over, you can use it as shampoo or the best leave-in conditioner you can possibly find. So we have a lot of it out here. We're going to squeeze it every day and start collecting it, so we have it for year-round.
Quite a lot for just one.
Not too bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have a lot of them out here, so we're going to harvest these today.
Okay, wait.
Flower, yeah.
Oh yeah, wow. That one's way more like jelly-y. Oh, it smells wonderful. That's
Is it?
amazing, yeah.
Yes.
Very like subtle, it's not too
Yeah, it's like
overwhelming.
kind of very mildly gingery and flowery.
Yeah. I bet that's Again, I bet it smells really good. Oh yeah. Done.
We don't need to.
Look at all of that.
Over a pint, getting close to a quart. Not too bad for 10 minutes of work.
For real. And there's definitely more around stuff in here, but
Yeah, it's a great start though.
absolutely.
Look what we got. Woo!
Yay.
So starting to feel pretty good about getting some things planted and getting the farm stuff going a little bit. You know, the house has been a little bit dominating as far as our time and bandwidth goes for a while, but we're starting to transition a little bit more and find balance between the two, I think. You know, and nothing's done right. I think we're really coming to terms with is that nothing is ever going to be done at the same time. You know, the yard is never going to be done at the same time the house is clean, and things are always going to need planting and mowing and tree dropping and maintenance. It's just what we're kind of getting accustomed to. Is like it's never all going to be done, so don't even try.
Exactly.
Yeah, you cannot burn yourself out with this.
There's no getting caught up of like, oh, everything's done. That just isn't a thing. So we just have to be okay with whatever rhythm we find and, you know, getting stuff done where we can. And
we're both kind of, I wouldn't say perfectionists, but we both really care about the quality of what we do.
yeah.
And we're kind of learning to let go of some of the idealism, right? It's like, yeah, there's ideal and then there's good enough. And while good enough is not a phrase that I like to carry around very often, it is very appropriate in the homesteading lifestyle. Sometimes things are just good enough and you got to let it be. You know, there's times to do perfect, but
I always say don't let perfect ruin a good job.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, perfect is the enemy of good.
Right. Or, yeah, something along those lines. There's a quote, but
yeah. So I mean, we're just trying to find a way to make as many things happen with good enough quality without burning ourselves out with perfection. You know, and that's from the concrete to planting things to composting to building a house. Is like, is it all working? Yes, it is. It's all working. You know.
And that was the whole point, was to get out of that, of like that rat race and the have to do go, and it's all gonna fall apart if we don't. Like it's not gonna all fall apart.
It's gonna be fine.
Yeah, and it just somehow the things get done that need to be done.
They do, and I think it's an important lesson for both of us as we're bringing another human into this realm, right? Is like, we don't want them to grow up in that rat race, like perfection mentality, or everything's got to be done the right way all the time. You know, it's like just live your life and slow down, and you know, kind of mellow into the pace, as opposed to trying to force everything all the time. You know, it's been good, valuable lessons for us.
Yeah, certainly.
I had the advantage of growing up around some farm life, and you know, I want my child to have that too, because it teaches you a lot about real life and what's really important, and how to be tough and when to be strong, and you know, how to roll with things, and you know, things aren't always ideal and things are messy sometimes.
Right, but this was something that we had both wanted individually, and we're able to make it happen coming together. But it's not always
easy. It ain't easy, you know, for people that glorify the homesteading lifestyle. You guys are living the dream. Yeah, we're living our dream, but it's hard. It's hard.
Yeah, it just meant like it's not always like rainbows and butterflies, but ultimately at the end of the day we are doing what we want to do and living the lifestyle that we want to live and to bring new life into, and it's just
health and freedom.
That's enough for us.
We're working on being food sovereign. We're not dependent on anybody else, you know, for the most part. We're getting there. Right? That's the goal.
That
anyway,
takes
keep saying
time.
it, right? But it's ultimately, it comes down to freedom. You know, it's hard. It's uncomfortable. It's a lot of work. There's no one coming to save you ever. You know, everything you want done, you have to do it. And things break, and things aren't ideal, and weather doesn't hold out, and things fall apart, and you order brand new parts for something, and they're the wrong thing, or they break immediately, and that's been immensely frustrating to do everything twice or 3 times or more. You know, but that's the deal. That's what we signed up for. So no regrets. Super stoked to be here, and we're very much looking forward to our next chapter. So thank you guys so much for following along and all your love and support. Really appreciate you guys, and we'll catch you real soon.